Dana here from Zero to Income, and I am really excited about email. That is, I'm never excited about email, but I am today because Sean and I moved Zero to Income to Zoho. By the way, we are not Zoho affiliates. I'm just giving you my honest to goodness opinion about Zoho's email service. If you're just getting started, I beg you, with my 27 years experience in IT, I beg you, don't just jump in with Google or Microsoft. Consider just getting yourself into a simple email system like Zoho. You can get into Zoho for free, by the way, with your own one personal domain, I believe it is. They have a free tier. I'm not looking at it here. Where do I find the free one? It's there. Just search it online, you'll find it. Um, but this Mail Lite for $12 a year, 5 gigs, and oh, the free one only allows you, by the way, to use like the web interface and stuff. It doesn't give you access to being able to put it in your email client with the IMAP POP right here. You see this right here, IMAP POP access. That right there enables you to put it into your email client, which I think is probably really important for a lot of people. I love Zoho's encryption methodology, by the way. Encrypting content, emails, all of that at rest, in transit, everything. Obviously, in transit's been a big one for a long time, but if you know anything about encryption, encryption at rest is a big deal. And so they've got that, and you can send huge attachments to another Zoho account, and you can even you use shared calendars, group calendars, appointment scheduling. It's great for the basics. It just hits the nail on the head. I think for most businesses that are just getting started, look, you can always move yourself out into one of the other ones. You can migrate your email on their platforms and everything. By the way, our email migration to Zoho, I didn't think it was going to be easy. It was really easy to get out of Microsoft 365, paying 25 bucks a month for those two accounts. And now $24 for the entire year. It's like I'm paying in 1 month or one time for the entire year what I was paying 1 month in Microsoft 365. So that was a huge win for me. Now, why? Why transition? Why go from 365 standard to Zoho, or why go from Google Workspace to Zoho? One of the things that was bothering me was the whole, everything that's going on with AI. All of our data being collected. You've got Copilot on the Windows computer. You've got Gemini on your phone. You've got Apple's, whatever Apple's calling their AI these days, on the iPhone, all sending data out into the cloud. And by the way, I'm not using Google Gemini on my Pixel. I actually have, I'm using Calyx OS on this. So I don't have all of those AI things on here. Um, and I don't trust Google, Apple, Microsoft. I don't trust them with my data anymore. And so I've kind of moved over here into Zoho land, and I love it. The interface is super clean. It's nice, and it's a great way to go. If you are thinking about getting your business rolling and you're just on the fence, like you don't know, oh, do I need, when I buy the domain, it gives me an option. I can go ahead and get Google Workspace, or I can go ahead and get it set up with Microsoft 365. That's what you really want to do. Go ahead. But if you want to conserve your resources, save money from bleeding out of your pocket so that that's cash flow. When you set up on Zoho, you're going to be paying probably about the cheapest you could be paying for email provider. And it's still going to work with your Outlook client if that's what you want to use, if you're paying for it, because you're going to still get the IMAP pop and those things that will work with Outlook on the client side if you really like their interface. Or you can use, Canine Mail or whatever it is under the sun that you like to access your email with. You can use it even on the cheapest paid plan. Now, you can't do that on the free plan. The free plan locks you into using Zoho's web interface or Zoho's app, and that's maybe if you don't like that interface, that's going to be a barrier for you. But the fact is, when you set up your business, you're going to need email communication. That's just like a no-brainer. I think everybody probably understands that they're going to have an email domain and a way to communicate with your potential clients, and you can get that pretty cheap and pretty easy on Zoho. I've been working in tech for 27 years, and I've never been this excited, I think, ever about an email service.